Hello and welcome back, everybody. DL here, and I know I waited a while for this. I was waiting to see if it would update, and well, by the looks of the updates, I think I'm safe to do this because of the past couple ones, they were updated like minutes after I uploaded, which I found that hysterical, but also like what the fuck. So here we are. I'll be going over how meta Hilda, Juliette, Albert, Summer Cleo, and Amane are based off of the mana spells they have and where they fit in the DPS chart. So, just if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe for more content coming in the near future. Also to stay in touch for anniversary stuff, which I'll definitely make sure I stay on top of. Feel free to join the Discord server down below as well. Lots of people in there. Well, I say lots, it's not that big, but lots for me. It's a nice, quaint, fun place down in there. So, now with all that out of the way, let us begin, alright? Now, typically healers are not in the DPS chart, so I'll just go over Hilda first, alright? I've seen Hilda in action. Holy shit, they broke her. Alright, it is literally all in this skill right here. This is what breaks her the most. Because she gets two burst heals by using her 4 strikes after her S1. And it is absolutely nuts, alright? I've actually seen her hit 10k HP with the HP boost skill. So you could use like a Cassandra skill. And that can work very well. Just as an example. But yeah, she can get up to 10k HP. Then these 4-strike heals, they're doing like 4k heals. She is nuts, alright? She is absolutely nuts. So, I feel like she's going to be very meta. I won't go too in-depth with her kit because I did already cover what they really changed. I'll be more or less going over how meta they are, obviously. So, yeah, I feel like she's going to be very meta. She's probably going to be the go-to healer. So, yeah. So, she's very good. She's very, very good. So, now moving on. If we scroll down a little bit, as we can see here, Amane. Based off of these 4, Amane is the highest. Holy shit. That's all I gotta say about that. Just, oh my god. She is buff now. She is beefed beyond all belief. That rhymes, actually. Like, damn. I'll say all of her stuff is pretty standard, actually. Peony, Sharna, Blade, and she's a wand. Paralyzed Punisher, Candy Contours, because she's wand. Falcon is the best DPS light right now. High Dragon Tier 2, that will be changing soon. Ranzel, and for some reason Clement is very good on lights for some reason, but oh well. But yeah, though, as for what they really have is that her S2, it does 2 buffs. It does strength and increased max HP, and meanwhile her S1 now inflicts a paralysis and a paralyzed Punisher. Then also she can deal 2 more hits based off of the number of buffs she has, in which she can give herself 2 outright. Very, very good. Honestly, Broken Punisher, 100% skill prep, Curse Res. She's a very good unit now. She is very good, alright? I would say she's a very safe option for a 4-star to invest in, but however, do keep in mind Fleur and Shitosi exist. So those 2 for 4-star lights are still very high up there. But however, Amane is now in the mix. So this is what you want a good 70 to invest in. That's a 4-star. Honestly, Amane might be the best option because we've seen good DPS get shafted up before, and thankfully Amane is now pretty damn strong. I will say that. So now we have Summer Cleo. barely squeaking behind Amane. I know people have been waiting for Summer Cleo because it's Cleo. So regardless, also very standard stuff. Blade, Sharna Peony, a resounding rendition for the crit rate, Paralyzed Punisher, best DPS Dragon, High Dragon tier 2. Standard, that's pretty much the go-to for light, pretty much. That's pretty much the go-to. Now though, as for what really makes her good is paralyzing. She benefits immensely off of paralyzing, and it's absolutely ridiculous. All right, and she still does paralyze off of S1, but now she does another shot added to her maximum, depending on her buffs. And by the way, you can easily invest into her for her S2 alone, because this S2 is absolutely nuts, alright? This makes Carnacheese especially very, very doable. It's ridiculous how buff they made it, alright? They kept, just in case you don't know, they had kept the first part of the same, which does translate onto here. They kept it exactly the same. Then they also added on, depending on the amount of adventurers who get their buffs, the user gets these buffs. All right. So 1 or more defense, 2 or more critical damage modifier, then 3 or more immediately readies the S1. So in short, this works very good in Gauntlet. All 4 of your allies will be right there. You can S1, S2, immediately S1 again with more buffs. It is nuts, alright? It is nuts. Especially when I have a Chocolatiers. That's great for a lot of burst damage outright. So, but yeah. But as for how meta she is, once again, this will have massive use as a very good support skill. But as for meta-ness, it will still depend on how Tartarus fights. But I feel like she might be meta. She's very, very good. I'm sorry I'm burping. I just finished dinner. But yeah, she's very, very good. So definitely keep her in the back of your mind. And now we move on to Albert very quick, alright? Albert. I'm disappointed in him. I'm very disappointed in him. It's mainly because I'm trying to find it where it says it in his S2, alright? Because I really want to find it. Is it in here? No. Oh, okay. So, alright. So it's in his ability. All right. It is this part right here. When the user is not electrified, the user's force strikes will consume up to 5% of the Thunderous Impulse skill's skill gauge. This is a massive issue for him, because he needs to be electrified to do his damage. But if you spam force strikes, which is what he's meant to do, you are sacrificing electrified. They shafted him, alright? They shafted him immensely. I don't even need to go over the rest of his kit. That in of itself, and the fact that he's only 23k. And meanwhile, once again, you can invest in Amane and be fine. You can invest in Fleur and be fine. You can invest in Halloween Alisan and be fine. Alphonse and be fine. You don't need to invest in Albert at all. They shafted him so fucking bad. So yeah, don't invest in I said Alphonse, I meant to say Albert. Fuck. Do not invest in Albert, like, Jesus Christ. There are so many better ones worth your investment, unless if he's like absolutely husbando for you and or a challenge for you, then by all means go for it. But for pubs, might not accept you. Alright, so definitely bear that in mind. So now we go on to Juliette. Juliette, she's not meant to do damage, alright? So do not let the numbers fool you. She is not meant to do damage. She is meant to be a tank. She's meant to live as long as possible and just do damage. That's exactly what she's meant to do, and she does it very well. She can recover HP, well, her own HP, off of her S1 based off of damage she does. She gains a unique force strike that reduces their strength by 10%. And also increases her defense by like 50% for 20 seconds. She also gets initial 20% defense. And also whenever she gets low, she gets a last recovery 3 times per quest. She's meant to tank and stay on the field. Alright? But as for how meta she could possibly be, I don't think she'll be meta. Solely because, one, you can just play good. And therefore not worry about damage at all. And two, Dragalia is more of a DPS-based game. Where well, unless if she could attract aggro, then that's something else. But aggro don't exist in this game, and yeah, I just feel like well, for example, you could be much better off with a Halloween Elisan, a Fleur, a Chitosi, and a Hildegard. You could be very well off with that for a co-op team. You don't need Juliette. And also, once again, Hildegard exists. She's a healing machine. You don't need to worry about tanking, alright? So yeah, that's my final verdict on everybody. So, just as a recap, Amane and Summer Cleo are very good. Amane, I'm surprised at, especially. Albert, Basula, Juliette, very good, but don't think meta because she's defense. Sorry if I started there. But yeah, that's my final verdict. Me personally though, I invested in Halloween Elisan because 1, Elisan, 2, limited, and 3, she got the buff of a fucking lifetime. And to be honest, I really do enjoy using her. Also because I have Hunter Vanessa, so regardless, I might be investing in a Lance soon. To be dead honest. So yeah, that's my final verdict on everything. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you have learned something. And now I wish you all the best of luck when it comes to Tartarus coming in probably 4 days. So I'll see you then.